Hey guys, so yesterday was Friday the 13th and I was really excited for it this year, you know? I was like, you know what, we're gonna have a spooky day, we're gonna watch horror movies, it's gonna be nice, but that didn't end up happening for me. I had a pretty bad day. Okay, it was pretty unlucky. I had to do a bunch of things during the day that I really did not want to do, but of course I filmed it so you guys can see how horrible the day was. One thing had to do with my heart. I'm having heart issues and I had to go do a whole thing with that, so you're gonna find out soon. But I thought to start off this video with kind of better vibes and not so like unhappy vibes, I would get ready with you. Well, it's just a jewelry get ready with me, but I'm actually wearing a Jack Skellington shirt and it's so cool. I love this shirt because it's a bunch of different shirts like pieced together, and I just think like it's really cool, especially for like the Friday 13th weekend. Anyway, I found this necklace and I think it is so cool. It's like a vampire necklace, so it's a choker, but it has the vampire blood that goes down your neck. I guess it matches, like black and red always match. And so I thought I would put this on today. And we actually have 6 of these available on our website. Only 6, just because they're pretty elaborate and elegant and crazy, and so we don't have so many of them. So I'm gonna put this on and we're gonna see what it looks like. Wait, oh my gosh, that's so cool. That is so cool. And you can wear it different ways. Like I kind of like mixed the beads all together, but you could wear it kind of layered with the 3 beads and like the blood coming down, but like vampire necklace for the 13th weekend. I love it. If you guys would like one of these, I have linked it down below. But without further ado, I will now show you how my Friday the 13th went. Here you go. I'm on the way to the dentist to get a cavity filled, and I'm not excited. I'm not happy about it. I'm actually very scared. I had bad dreams about it all night long. I literally avoid the dentist and like, don't do this. It's really bad. You're supposed to go like, I think 3 times a year. I go once, if that, because I'm always scared of having cavities and I always end up having one. Now this one is really, really tiny. They said that I had like a previous filling that kind of fell out, and so they just have to refill it. So I don't think it's a new cavity. I think they're just like filling what was there before. So I have to go in and I have to go and get frozen. Gotta get a needle, which I hate. And I have kind of PTSD, honestly, because since my wisdom teeth surgery, my lip has never been the same. Like when the freezing wore off, my lip was still frozen, and still to this day, even though that surgery was 2 years ago, this part of my lip still feels kind of numb and tingly. So now I'm scared to get a needle again, because what if it gets worse? I don't know, that's probably not how it works, but I'm just really nervous. So I'm taking you with me and we're gonna go get the cavity filled, and then I'm gonna be talking very weirdly after this, okay? I'm gonna be numb. So excited. Guys, I'm so numb and Ty's laughing at me.
Because you gotta smile. Come on, give it a try.
Stop laughing at me! Guys, I can't feel anything. My tongue, all my neck, even my throat. And he keeps laughing at me.
It's funny.
It's not funny.
Yes, it's funny. There's nothing to worry about. It's normal. You were making fun of me too when I just had my mouth frozen.
What if it never goes back?
It will go back. It always has.
I always smile like that.
You no longer smile. You can only smirk.
I can't smile. Oh, that's awful. It's not even funny. It feels like I have cotton balls in my mouth.
Yeah, it's normal.
How am I gonna eat lunch? I hate this. Alright guys, we're back home now, and my mouth is like 75% better. The only thing left is this part of my lip. But I was panicking because right after the dentist, I had to go to a heart center to get a heart monitor placed on me, and I couldn't even say my name. The numbing was giving me a lisp, so I kept saying Jessica, and I was just worried that like I was just gonna panic when I'm talking to the, you know, the front desk lady, but all was good. And so I have a heart monitor placed on. You can see my My boobs are kind of flashing. I have had this type of thing before back in, I think it was 2019. I have to wear it for 48 hours. So this is how my end of the week is going. This is my Friday the 13th. It is truly scary. So it really lived up to its name. I got my cavity filled. I got a scary needle that numbed my whole mouth. And then I got to have a heart monitor placed on. And it has this like button on it that if I feel something weird happening, I press like the button. And I have a journal that I have to write down how my heart is doing throughout the day. And the reason why I even have one is because I've had a slight arrhythmia since I was a kid, and I get what's called PVCs and ectopic beats, which is where like a part of my heart is, you know, giving an extra beat in a part of my heart that's not supposed to be beating like that. I don't know, it's really hard to explain. I have to wear this, so I'm not very excited. Ty is organizing all of his cards. Do like a really aesthetic flip.
I'm not that acrobatic, Jess. I mean like this.
Yeah, the camera can't see much.
And it's like these things are all too wiggly, but
a fairy.
If that's what you like. At the front here are all the cards that Jessie has opened with me and decided were hers.
Creepy mermaid. Look at all the unicorns. See, I don't even play this game, but I'm collecting all of the unicorn cards because they're beautiful.
I'm pretty sure we have almost all of them.
So pretty. So I know this might sound crazy, but I have never seen the movie Friday the 13th. And I know it's like a famous horror movie. Jason's face is on all kinds of t-shirts. I know it's like a very famous, well-known movie, and I've never seen it. And so I was like, hey, it's Friday the 13th. Maybe I should finally watch it at 31 years old. And I asked Ty, I was like, do you want to watch it? And he was like, sure. And I was like,
something crazy, Jess?
What?
13.
Yeah?
31. It's flipped.
Oh my gosh. But he hasn't seen it either. So I was like, okay, great. We're gonna watch this tonight. It's gonna be fun, right? Now, listen, I know a lot of people won't approve of this, but I use my ChatGPT like Google. It's just so quick. Like you get the answer immediately. You know, you don't have to scroll through 1,800 different like things on Google. ChatGPT is my buddy, and I have to I really have to push myself away from that. But I didn't know which Friday the 13th movie was first, because when I was looking on my computer, apparently they've made like 12 Friday movies. And so I was like, which one's the first one? So I said, is the original Friday the 13th the one from 1980? And they answered, yes, the original Friday the 13th movie was released in 1980. Great, right? Great. They keep talking like ChatGPT does. And if you guys don't want a spoiler in the movie, skip forward like 20 seconds. They keep talking and they say, interestingly, Jason, the hockey mask wearing killer the series is known for, is not the main killer in this movie. The killer in that movie is actually his mother, Pamela Voorhees. So I said, why did you spoil it? And they said, I'm so sorry about that. You're totally right. I should not have spoiled it. Like, duh. You think I'm reaching out and asking you this question because I've seen it before? ChatGPT? So now we're sitting down here watching this, and we already know who the killer is. So it's gonna be interesting. So let's watch some Friday the 13th. All right, guys, I'm swinging back in. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. And just to a really quick review on the Friday the 13th movie, it was okay. I have a Letterboxd account and I did rate it 1 out of 5 stars. Maybe if I grew up in the 80s and I watched it as a teenager back then, I would have appreciated it more. But I have to be honest with you, Ty and I were laughing more than we were scared. But I think that's, you know, that's what's fun about watching old classic movies. Like, it's just a fun time, you know? It's lots of laughter and whatever else. But anyway, I'm glad we watched it. I hope you guys had an awesome Friday the 13th, and I will see you in my next vlog. Bye!